Right, it's a beautiful morning here in Norfolk once again, and as I said yesterday, I was thinking about planting me potatoes today. Well, I'm going to get the earlies in anyway. I'll get them out the way. As you can see, they're nicely chitted up. Got some nice chits on them. So let me just show you what I do. I like to keep about 4 on there. Well, if you look at that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, there's 8 and 9 on there. So what I will do, I'll just keep the top ones on. And you can see that, see all them on there. So what we need to do is just rub these off with your thumb like that. Just leave them top ones on. So it's got some nice chips on the top, like so. And off of that one we should get a nice few big potatoes. If you leave too many on, you'll get lots of potatoes, but you only get little tiddly things, you know, because the plant can't sustain too many. So if you take some of them off, and then you'll find that you'll end up with a crop of nice big potatoes then. Right, just pop him back. I've already got one row in over here because they're earlies. I set them a little bit closer than what we would with the lights. I'm blooming shadow now, look, got the sun behind me. I'm setting a little bit closer than what I would with the lights. I mean, with the lights you'd be looking at a foot or a touch more. They got about 9 inches between them. So I've got 14 in a row going down there. And what they're actually doing, they're sitting on a bed of this. Now, this stuff here is just ordinary compost. And what I've done, every six of these plastic scoops like this, what you do, I mix, I've got some organic chicken pellets, so I've got some of them in there, and there's also some bone meal in there. So what I do, I make up half a scoop, 50-50 of the organic chicken pellets and bone meal, and every 6 or 7 scoops, full scoops of the compost, put that in and mix it in. And then before you put your taters in, just lay a little layer along the bottom. We go down close, you can see that. I think you make out the chicken pellets and that laid in there. Now that'll give them a good kick off, that'll give them something to eat, although there is plenty of manure in this garden. As you can see, it's been covered all winter, but it's still nice and moist. Because of the cover on there, it doesn't allow the damp to escape, but at the same time it doesn't allow the rain to wash all the goodness out of it. So there's an advantage with covering it. Anyhow, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to pull the soil over these, and that'll be the first row done. I'm looking at maybe getting 4, might even get 5 rows across there, but we'll see. Now if you look the way they're going, I haven't put them acrossways like that, I'm doing them lengthways, and the reason for that is that they're going north to south. That is north, down there looking down towards the house, and if I turn around here looking virtually into the sun, that is south, down there. So with the sun the way it is now, once they start growing, they'll all get the full value of the sun going down the rows as across the rows. If they were this way, they started growing big, then these ones would be starting to block the sun from the next ones down, all the way down till you get to the end, which would hardly get any sun at all, and they would end up sort of weakling plants. So the idea is plant them north to south like that along your rows, and then they get the full benefit of the sun going all the way down. Now if you look at some of these what are in here, they're not all planted so the chits are facing up, but just make sure that the chits, so when they do grow, they can grow towards the top. I mean, some of them, the big potatoes, they're laid on their sides. Right, you had one down there, look, laid on its sides with the chits pointing towards the top. Another one there, look. So you don't have to stand them up. The little ones have stood up. There's another one there, look, with it laying down on its side. But like I say, if you do it that way, they'll all grow towards the top. Don't leave too many chits on there. 3 or 4 is ample. And like I say, hopefully you should have a nice crop of spuds. I know there's going to be frost at night. That's going to be several weeks now before these start to come through. So the only way the frost should affect them is when they first start coming through the ground. Well, if that's a few weeks, we're going to be well into May. So hopefully we shouldn't be getting any frosts in May. But what do you do in May? Oh, that's right, you go gathering nuts in May, don't you? But here we go. Anyway, I'm going to get these covered, and then I'll get on with the next row. Okay. Rightio, well I hope that's helped one or two of you who weren't too sure, but that's the way that I do it. But not everybody does it the same as I do it, so but that's the way I do it. Alright then, I'll catch you later. Bye for now.